Oh, welcome back. We're going through the veteran rewards of EverQuest II. We're now on promotions. We've got through quite a few. We did all the veteran rewards. We did all the sort of expansion packs. We're now on P, so we're getting there. So we had a birthday cake. Examine. There's only 20 remaining. I'm like I say, I'm a hoarder. This is the only reason why I can show you all this, because I never used anything. A 1-year birthday cake. A festive and delicious birthday cake baked specially to celebrate the happy first birthday to EverQuest II in Russia. Now, EverQuest II in Russia came out a few years after it came out in America. So this is to celebrate that it's been out in Russia for a whole year. This is back way when. And, you know, it came out in Russia. We had a birthday cake. And we had some vodka. There we go, vodka. We also got cake and vodka. You know, because it's not a Russian birthday unless you have cake and vodka. There you go. There's the pat stats for it. Regeneration of target power. Increase your speed. I don't know why it would increase your speed while you're on vodka. It would do anything but reduce it, I think. We had a connecting. I forget what that was. Connecting. Let's have a look. EQ2 connecting. I think it was something to do with connecting promotion. There we go. Let's have a look back in EQ2 Flames. I should stop telling you these resources just in case. We don't want to go there. Not gonna work. Open it a new thing. Was it to do with the other threads? I'll wait till that comes. Anyway, I'll talk about it while it loads. It's not loading. People with pie cannot help but make friends. Apply summon pie when activated. Temporarily summons a fresh apple pie. The casting time of summon pie is 1 second, and the reuse time of the spell is 1 minute. Basically, you summoned a pie and threw it at somebody. So there's the there we go. It's loaded. What is it? Basically, this is a promotion to get the word out about SOE products using Twitter and Facebook. So Sony finally discovered Twitter and Facebook way back in 2009. This is so yeah, it's not a new thing. It's none of these things actually happened this year or last year. These are way back. So there you go. They try to get as many fans as possible on these sites, and is giving out rewards to everyone for each benchmark they hit. So each time they got a certain number of thousand fans, they would give out a reward in game. All you have to do is become a fan of EverQuest II on Facebook or a follower of EverQuest II on Twitter. Also spread the word. The more fans there are, the better rewards we get. So there you go. Third prize was the mystery prize. There was 3 prizes. We'll probably find them as we go. Yes, I'm just having a quick read. Yeah, it was just basically Sony were connecting to Facebook and Twitter, and just wanted people there. So there you go again. Connecting community cushion. 1 per character. There we are. It's a lovely little cushion. Does it do anything? Salmon. Doesn't do anything. It was just a cushion. This is back before 2009. Is way back before we had the ability to decorate as much as we did, and there was very limited stuff available. Stuff that only we were limited to either stuff you could buy on the market, like from the marginal vendors, or by crafters. The carpenter artisan would make any items. So there was quite a few interesting pieces being made with different bits and bobs. Everyone would say, you know, we've got 5 cushions, can we have another one? This was just another reskin of a cushion. The game has changed quite a bit. Any more connecting, can you see? We've got some subscription rewards in here. No, I don't see any more connecting. I must have used them all up. Unless it was something that wasn't very, you know, it's probably like a flask of achievement. The Facebook quest reward, Goblin marching orders. This was a Facebook game to do with you put people in. It was more like a, what do you call it? Like a dwarf fortress. You created pieces that would stop the invading army of goblins. And for every time you won, you got one of these goblin marching orders, or you got a goblin games ticket. Blah blah blah, things like that. So you got rewards in game for playing a Facebook game, basically. Yeah, you can see where that's going. Extended Potion of the Advanced. This was basically another Draft of the Wise. This one is for 100%, lasts for 4 hours. I've got one remaining of that. We have a Flask of Achievement. Increases your AA gain. Lasts for 4 hours. 20%. Yeah. It's one of the very basic little ones. They are Flask of Trade Crafting. How long has it been since they called it Trade Crafting? That is a long, long time. Trade Crafting was your artisan. It was your crafting. Yeah, it was. This is probably one of the very first ones that I had. Just because trade crafting and crafting has changed a lot. I will be going into that quite a bit when I do crafting and I tell you about my crafters and things, and yeah, if anybody ever watches it, I doubt. Flask of Adventuring 1, 20% experience skill gain. Yeah, no. Yeah. Goblin's game ticket, my goodness, that is, yeah. Play games for prizes. Use from your inventory and speak to the goblin who spawns to start a game. The ticket will be consumed when a game is won. I've got 2 remaining and 21 of those, so there's lots of possible rewards. We'll have a look at those. I remember these. Yes, these are. Yes, I know where these are. These are on the marketplace. Here. So your appearance items. So if I go to appearance items, casual clothing? Maybe not. There is somewhere where there's armour. There we go. So if you have a look, I'll move those around. They are RSI Heritage Armour Crate, so it's there. So there was a promotion in game where you could win items from the marketplace instead of paying the smed bucks. Yeah. It was a little bit. This is when the marketplace first came out. People were a little bit sort of, well, I'm not paying money to play the game. I'm not giving you a subscription and giving you money so that I can buy things. This is pay to win. All that sort of argument. Yeah, we'll not go into the politics of that. That was when they introduced the Goblin games. We've also got more Goblin games tickets where you can win exactly the same things. Should we claim one? Do I claim it? Do I show you? There we are. I've claimed it. We'll show you. Okay, we're ready. Let's use. Can I use it? Equip it. I've equipped it, apparently. Oh. Now I'm stuck in the eternal equipping one thing. Is he behind me? No. Oh. We don't have an error message. Oh, this item may not be used in this zone. Thank you for the error messages. Being in a different tab. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use that when we get back outside, when we show you off the fireworks. That'll probably be in a different video. Okay, so that's promotions. So that was the Goblin games. We have a statue, a wrap statue. Now this was one of your very first ones that you got for just owning the game. It's a statue of either Christopher Lee's character, Luclin? The guy who was in charge of Freeport. Or you had a statue of Antonia Bale, who is played by Heather Graham. You can pick basically which statue you wanted, or it's to do with what sort of side of the country you're on, whether you're Freeport or Kinos. I have statues somewhere. I will be showing you all these things. Universal Trial, green journeyman's cloak and potion pack. Let's have a look at the green. One per character. So it increases the speed of caster by 25%. Suspends during combat. So like I said, when things happen, when engage in combat, things happen. You lose certain buffs. You gain the ability to plummet to death. That sort of thing. So this is another cloak where you can increase your speed by 25%. It's quite fetching. Quite like that. I might claim that. We'll claim that one. There we go. There we are. So I can put that cloak on. Let's do that. Let's unpack it. Let's equip it. There we go. Oh, there we are. That's on Little Fae. Obviously, it scales per character. So if you've got it on an ogre, it's going to be a bigger cloak than if you're on a Fae. And we have also Flask of Advancement. Let's use that. That's why I don't claim these things, because I'm tempted to use these things. Lasts for 4 hours, 20% again. What was the Journeyman's Cloak used for? Let's go back and ask Sam what that was for. What's it called? Oh, I'm wearing it now. Journeyman's Cloak. No, not found it. Am I wearing it though? What's it called? What am I wearing? Nope. Appearance. Where's it gone? Equipment? There. Green Journeyman's Cloak. Oh, okay. Green Journeyman's Cloak. Oh, let's have a look. It's going slowly going there. We'll leave that to do whatever it wants to do. We'll come back to that when it comes up. Right, so Velius. We had the ones for Destiny of Velius here. These promotional PCs were giving out for having an account, having a subscription while waiting for Velius. Basically, they had little promotions while you were waiting for it to come out. So we have December treasures. They basically, yeah, same thing. Different rewards per month. So you have your Caldane Butler. Caldane are a race. That's about as all I can tell you. They're a little bit cold. The whole of Velius is cold. There's his little outfit. There is the ability to get that outfit in the marketplace. I quite like that outfit. It's quite fetching. It's quite dashing. That one. And then there's a Scars of Velius picture. If anybody recognises that from EverQuest I, have a shout out. So that was December treasures. One of the rewards for February was the ability to unlock free blood. Unfortunately, I'd already paid for free blood by that point, so it's still there because there's no point in using it. I've already got free blood. Free blood race. Oh my god, I can't speak. Is basically a race of vampires. Not the sort of sparkly Twilight vampires. It's more the sort of what would you call, probably the Anne Rice vampire style. Brooding Dark, Mistmore Castle, that sort of thing. So, yeah. So that's the Freeport. I'd already got them. Freeport, what am I saying? That's a shopping centre near me. Oh dear. Winter Wolf. Call Winter Wolf. It's a mount. It's a wolf mount. I'll show you. There we go. There he is. Big wolfy. Looks a bit mean. A bit cold and frosty. There's different fluff mounts. You'll get to know this for quite a while. Increases your ground speed by 130%. Not bad. So, moving on to January awards. Superior Potion of the Advanced. That is your 2 hour 100% AA gain. There's loads of these potions around. We have an Ice Wolf Pup, which is the same as my little Wolfhound. Do you remember him that's following me around? This guy here, number 7. We have a reskinned version of him. So it's a little bit white, a little bit woolly. So there you go. There's him. No, thank you. Love a little howl for you. Run out of materials in the room. Okay. Well, this good luck that I've just got to the vodka. Thank you very much. There's the vodka. There's the vodka again. Warrior of Chaos. I forget where I got him from. Bye. He's just a statue. So you can place him in your grand halls. He's a massive statue. It's just absolutely huge thing. Seriously big. And that's even before you scale it up. So this is more sort of guild halls. Big places to sort of put him onto. We'll pop him later. We'll go round the different houses and we'll pop him up. Welcome home potion pack. This is where we did. I think it was welcome to. I think EverQuest II did a big promotion. Sony did a promotion to come back to EverQuest 2. So when you logged in, if you hadn't sort of got a subscription at that point, or you sort of just logged in for having the subscription because they just gave it to everybody, you basically got quite a few bits. So we have another potion of the advanced, another sort of 2-hour 100% AA points, experience points, potion of vitality, rested mind and body when activated. This again was this is instead of your, it resets your vitality. I forget which one it was that we went through earlier in the veteran rewards. This was the new reskinned version of it, which did your combat and trade skill vitality to 100%. So this little arrow down the bottom here, that was the one. Another version of vitality there. Same exact thing again. Recruiter's summoning charm. Teleports target to caster. We had that's the resurrection revival. If you remember going back, we had the one that you can summon yourself to a person and you could use it every so often. I think it's every 5 days or whatever. This actually was a charm using the exact same thing, but you could only use it 5 times. So there you go. There's 2 of those. There's 2 charms of escape. I think they called it escape. Scouts had the ability to warp or teleport the entire group to the top of a dungeon or the safe point in a dungeon. You always start a dungeon in a safe spot. And scouts had the ability to get people to that safe spot. So you're down at the bottom of the dungeon, your healers died, your tanks died, the DPS is going down. It's always the scout that's the last one up, still going. We're all like, oh god, he's gonna die, we're all gonna die. The scout will then escape. He'll go to the top of the dungeon. He will either invis, he'll use invincibility, stealth sort of thing to sort of skip down to where everybody is, and hopefully resurrect the healer with a phoenix feather or orb or whatever the healer's giving him, and he will make sure that everybody's there. The healer will then make sure that will then revive everybody, and you can carry on. That's usually how dungeons go. This is basically the exact same thing. It's a charm of escape. Does the exact same thing. You just don't need a scout. Sorry, scouts. Scroll tracking. There really is no need for scouts anymore. It will allow you to use the ability to track. So you're at the bottom of a dungeon, you're running around a forest, you're looking for a particular name. A lot of like the mobs will walk around. They'll take a set path. There's a heritage quest where you have to find 4 guys in not Neck Forest, Thelius Forest. They will wander around a path. It can be the entire running zone. And this ability lets you track them. Their names will show up in a little window. and you can find out where they are. Globe of Swift Travel. Globes, you know the global bells that we've been using to move between zones. It just summons a globe for you. So if you're in the middle, you've come out of your adventure pack, you've finished your dungeon, you're just like, well, I'm gonna go home and use a broker now, and you're thinking, oh well, my call home is way back there, and then there's no broker near me. I'm not anywhere near anywhere that I can sell stuff. I'm just gonna use the bell to get to a broker, or I'm going to use the bell to get to where the NPC that I got the quest from is. So that's what you use the bells for there. We have a furniture pack. Ooh, my favourite. I might use this one. So yeah, let's claim this. Let's do this while we're here. While we're in a home. Let's claim this. There we go. So what have we got? Let's unpack it. We have an iron toe recruit's bed. Let's place. Oh my goodness, that's huge. So this is your normal size. Let's see if this still works. No, that's lowering. Let's lowering it. Is it shift? It is shift. Hold the shift key, scroll the mouse, and we get a face-sized bed. And we place it. That's more face-sized. There we go. Need to zoom out a little bit more so I can. We have an iron toe sturdy chair. There he is. We have another sturdy chair, exactly the same. That's going to put him slightly off kilter just to annoy some people. We have a table. There we go. Let's put the chairs. Let's move that. There we go. Move them there, and we'll move this chair around this side. There we go. Oh, it's homely already. We've got a bed. Let's put the bed in the corner. That's it. Face-sized bed. Not face-sized chairs, but nearly. We have candelabra. Look. Oh, it's a bit big. I was going to say, look, it's nearly a romantic room for two, but let's pop this here so we can use the glow to highlight everything. And this is another one. No, it's just a normal size. What we can't, well, we could do, we could shrink it down, but it would look a bit odd. There we are, romantic table. It's a romantic setting. How pretty. There, lovely. Right, let's go back to claim. Where were we? We did that. Welcome home travel pack. Examine them. We have a spacious backpack and a ring of swift travel. We have a backpack of 30, so you could use your backpack, and we had a swift travel. Let's examine. Applies spell swift travel when activated. Lasts for 31 minutes 30 seconds. That's a bit exact. Increases the speed of caster by 70%. This effect suspends during combat. There's another one. No running around, and then sort of running away from mobs. You just basically know. If zone allows riding mounts, so some zones you weren't allowed to ride a mount. Sort of in the sort of like in here. If I tried it in the house, it wouldn't let me. And its casting time is 0.5 seconds, and the reuse time is 1.5 seconds. So there you go. It's a ring of magic. So that's the promotions. We have Rise of Kunark, which, not to be confused with the Kunark expansion that has just come out. This is the, this is the other Rise of Kunark. If I go to there, here, Rise of Kunark at the bottom. So we have one remaining. So again, we're not going to be claiming that. Frozen Fingers. It basically turns your hands. You know how before we had the eyes that were glowing, your hands glow and your fingers look as if you've got the frozen effect. Same from the Hound that had the frozen effect. And then we have, there's your Legends of Norrath Oathbound Booster Pack. Activate this item to claim a booster pack for the Legends of Norrath card game. Yeah, that's why it's never been claimed. Pre-ordered it. So I had a Boreani Digger. Boreani came out in Kunark. This hungry little guy looks like he'll eat all sorts of stuff, even plant food. See what happens when he's fed. There we go. So let's choose another. There we go. Isn't he cute? Just look at that little belly. There we go. So there's a seeker. We have a robed Buriani. Yeah, I think it's got sort of a turtle shell on its head. I don't think that is actually its head. And we have an armoured. Anyone see the Pokemon? That's a Cubone. I think we'll just go with the normal one. Boink. And we will place him in there, and he'll have a wander around. Basically, when introduced as flames, we had plant food, so you'd get water, bags of water, bags of soil, and soil, water, something else. There was something else that dropped. There was no real need for them. I forget what originally they were used for. So the Buriani were introduced so if you fed them different things, you would get a shiny. You might have seen us running around. Oh, no, go away. You might have seen us running around exclaiming, "Oh, shiny!" That's exactly the little collection things. If we went to the journal and collections, these things. He basically chews stuff up and gives you shinies for it, which you know, very good. It meant that the items that were dropped were useful, no longer not needed, and then became very expensive, and you kind of cursed the day that you actually sold everything that you'd had in your bags, cluttering up stuff. I bought the retail box way back when they gave expansions out in retail boxes. There was none of this Steam. There was, well, I think Steam was still going at that point. There was, yeah, you went to a shop, like physically outside the door in real life, bought this case with like a CD inside of it. Yeah, I'm taking the P, boy. This is a reward for having it. So let's claim it. We're gonna have a lot of pets running around. It's a Cockatrice. This is another thing that will try and kill everything. So we'll have a look. Let's try the colours. So we have a dark one. As you can see, it's very dark. It's a Cockatrice. Is I forget what it is in real life. Let's Google that. This might be. Cockatrice is a mythical beast, essentially a two-legged dragon or serpent-like creature with a cock's head. You know, hens, chickens. That's basically what a cock is. It's a male version of a hen or a chicken. The one that, yeah, cockerel. You know, the one that crows in the mornings. Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, that's the head. And then it's a dragon with very sharp claws. We have a green one. Oh, I like the green one. Ooh. That's very effective. You can see more of a detail now, actually. So you can see he's got feathered wings and he's got a sort of serpenty tail. And there's a tamed one. So there we go. What do we think of the tamed one? Do you want to let's go for the blue purpley one running around. Why not? There we go. Place that. And yeah. Off you go, little fella. See you later. Bye bye.